Hi guys, so I'm Bubble
Vlogs
Star
and Conscious Vlogs.
So we are gonna do a wrap up, and last month was April, so we didn't read much, and in May I read a bunch.
Oh yeah. On April and May I read a bunch because February and March was my reading slump months. I was spending those times looking for jobs.
May because I'm doing this current reads and this May TBR reading.
Yeah, and also the icebreaker and the chase are getting boring, so I guess I definitely needed a break from the college romance.
So I, as well as going as off for reading statistics, I'm on Storygraph, so it shows 71 books, so 71% done. And I read 17,645 pages out of 50,000 pages, which is 35%. And well, for audiobooks, it's 2.12 hours. And I read lighthearted, funny, and emotional more, and adventurous more. This is the pie graph.
I still need to update my story graph, so it's not accurate.
Yeah, and I read like fast paced and medium more, and I read less than 300 as 50%, 57%, and audiobook wise, I heard less than 8 minutes, which is 75%, and the most famous popular genres I read are romance, contemporary. That's, well, not a surprise there. Young adult, I love young adult, and short stories. And I love reading print and digital on KU. And my most read authors are L. Kennedy, Tomohito, who does the Komi Can Communicate, and Urge. Yeah, and this is my like graph as of for now. Yeah, and then going off Aya's this fable, I'm an empathy expert. And it shows I read 86 books. My best streak is 95 days, which is surprising actually. My average rating is 4.1 star.
Nice.
So I read this like this much, and my most read genres are romance, young adult, fiction, short stories, and fantasy. And it shows most read authors are Alice Oseman, who does Heartstopper, L. Kennedy, Hergé, Tomohito Oda, Jenny Han, Kira Cass, and Liz Maverick. To do your statistics?
Wait, I'm telling you, I have not updated mine. It's not accurate.
Oh, then check your Fable then.
Okay, Fable, it's not updated either. It's not updated either. I could do Goodreads though. Let's see. So 2025 reading challenge is 19 out of 50 books. It will be 20 soon by the end of the day. Hold on, let me dim the lights. But yeah, my story graph is like the last time I updated it was March-ish.
Mine Goodreads is 95, but I'm gonna put it as 125, maybe.
Yeah.
Or 150 at the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Or read recently. Okay. So it says 10 books, which I've clearly read more. Because I did not update the thing, but I will right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
As she's doing that, I'm gonna talk about my April finished TBR, I guess. So, I read The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I really like her writing. I'm in the middle of the Inheritance games. It's like really quick read. Yeah, To catch a serial killer, you have to think like on this is the book that my mom chose. Yeah, because we did like a family member choose one, choose uh TBR. Yeah, and this is about like Cassie and the apartment teenagers get into like cold cases, solve cold cases, and then she finds out that she's solving her mother's murder. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I read The Mistake.
Yay!
Yay! By Al Kennedy. I rated this like a 4.25. This is the second book of Off Campus. I don't know if I like this cover, but I'm gonna get the other cover. And I'm debating either to get all of the indie covers for Off Campus and the indie covers of Briar U, and I'm gonna get the kind of the deal kind of covers. Yeah, for The Mistake, Score, and Goal. And then I finished P.S. I Still Love You. Oh, we have to do one more thumbnail for the 45 minutes one.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. I rated this 4 point something. Yeah. Let me search it up and give you the exact rating.
Yeah.
I rated that 4.5.
Okay.
So this is the second book in the trilogy. Into All the Boys I Loved Before. I love Laura Jean and Kitty and Peter. And then I read Catching Fire. I read and heard the audiobook from YouTube. I wanna hear the audiobook for Mockingjay, and then I'll read the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and then I'll read the Sunrise on the Reaping.
Right. Let me do the update for It Ends With Us. So hold on. Which is intense.
Sunrise on the Reaping movie is coming November next year. And then I DNF this, but I kind of liked it, but I didn't like it. This is like A Wish for Us by Tilly Cole. I'm borrowing this from her, and I'll get to give this back. I thought I would like it because it has a healing. It's like a story of music, a story of healing, a story of love conquering all. Because I love music and love. Yeah, and dance. Yeah. This is about like Cromwell Dean and Bonnie. Yeah. So here.
Yeah.
And then and then I finished Gossip Girl, the first book of Gossip Girl series. Yeah. This is about Serena in the New York City's Upper East Side. Yeah. Welcome to the Upper East Side. XOXO, Gossip Girl.
I know.
And then, Fable.
Okay, I forgot when I read this. I'll just put April 30.
And I read the Answer is No by Frederick Bachman on KU. And I read Rosie in the something boat, wish boat or something, and then I read a couple of Tintins, and I read With Something Luck, and then I read Drop, Cover, and Hold, and then I read Addicted to You, which I'm gonna get it. And yeah, that's it for my April TBR.
Oh, I already updated the story graph just for April so far, but I'll share mine. So, Come We Can't Communicate Volume 3. I really like this book. Yeah, I recommend the whole series. I love how this one specifically mentions the thoughts and the struggles Kumi goes through as someone with a communication disorder. Um, from the looks of things, I think it's more of a communication disorder and a
Mm.
mix of some social anxiety disorder, but it's mostly communication disorder because, I mean, you have to write to communicate. Sometimes, like, I mean, I have something similar to social anxiety, but the thing is, sometimes I like to
Text.
go on the notes app to draft my text and then copy
Uh,
and paste to send the messages.
mm.
Yeah. I don't know if that's the same for you all.
Mm.
It just helps me, like, refresh,
Nice.
Not only refresh, but say what I say without feeling stupid.
Uh,
Yeah. Cinnamon Bun Bookstore. Okay, this is definitely a summer read, so because it's set in the summer, so if you're looking for a good summer read, I would recommend reading this. It's up to you if you want to read The Pumpkin Spice Cafe before this, because it is the second book of the Dream Harbor series. But I think like if you want to read this and you have not read Pumpkin Spice Cafe yet, you could go for it. The Lesbiana's Guide to Catholic School. I was originally going to read this in June because of Pride Month, but it became Book of the Month at my school's book club, my college's book club, and they and this won as for the votes for book of the month, so I'm excited to read that. And since I already have the book, I bought the book beforehand, I immediately read through it. But I mean, it contains homophobia, bullying, fake friends. Yes, I said fake friends, and also suicide, you know. But yeah, like I stopped in the I DNF'd it because of the homophobia in the
mm.
family. I could not bear to handle homophobia in the family. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is my main.
Mm-hmm. And then Heartstopper. I would say I like how they went on a Paris trip.
Yeah.
And in the Netflix series, the Paris trip has been mentioned in season two, so likely at the end of season two they may go
Mm.
on the trip.
Yeah.
We're still like we just started watching season two yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Oh, that's right. That's your son.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay. Oh my God. I have a lot to say on this book.
Mm.
Oh my God.
This is our favorite book club.
Yeah. Did you finish this in May or April?
May.
Oh, okay. I finished this in April, and oh my God, if I was, oh my God, I have like a lot of mixed feelings about this book. Like I understand the hype. Like it's one of those books where you don't really sleep. You're actually interested and like locked in the books, because there are some books where you are like Z. I started in August and DNF'd it because it was already fall.
Ah, yeah.
Well, actually, it's summer. And this is more of a spring stuff
Yeah.
because of the flowers.
Yeah.
And then also because, like, the movie was coming out. But, yeah, like, I would not recommend this book. Like, I just, oh my God, I hate Ryle so
Yeah, me
freaking
too.
much. Like, like if he was there, like, I mean, if I was Lily in that situation, I mean, I beg at least Ryle does not get custody of the baby,
Yeah.
because I feel divorce, you're gonna have to write warning contains
Yeah.
spoilers. But yeah, like, Lily could have done more than just divorce. Like, get rid of the baby. No contact order. A strict no contact order where he gets a death penalty if he
Yeah.
tries to lay a pinky on her. And the kid. If he even lays like a tiny fingernail on one of them. Like, yeah.
This is what I make.
And then I finished Addicted to You, which is also a book of the month. I would say I like the book. It's one of those dark romance novels where the guy is still like sweet, you know. He's not toxic or manipulative. He's just an alcoholic. But I want Lauren's POV. I want Lauren's POV. But I mean, maybe one day I might write my own dark romance novel where like the guy has 100% or 80% of the POV. Because I kind of want to read the guy's POV.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm hearing that this movie is way more better than
No, it's the same, girly. It's the same. I watched the movie.
Oh, you did? When?
I think right after I finished the book.
Oh, okay. Then I'll watch it then. I guess we can get into the May time.
Yeah.
So I finished this in May anyway. She talked a lot. This I finished in May. I liked it, but the S big word is a letdown for me. So that ticked off my rating. Yeah. I guess here's your book back.
Thank you.
And then, well, whatever. And I finished the first Komi and the second Komi, Can Communicate, and the first one was a 5. The second one was a 4.75 or 4.5. Yeah. Right? Yeah, maybe. Anyway. I guess I'm debating. I guess I like the series, but I'm debating either to get my own copies. Yeah. So here you go.
Thank you.
And I made progress on this. I made like a current reads video, which I made progress on this Flawless, which I'm gonna read in summer. Yeah, I can read this in summer. Summer video. And this is the third one. Wait, which one did I give you? Yeah.
Oh,
okay. Yeah. Yeah. Third, I think I finished in May. Third, I rated that I think 5 or 4.75.
And the fourth one you could use.
Yeah, and then I finished the fourth one. Fourth, I gave it like a 5. Yeah. I like the friendship kind of whatever it's called friendship aspect of it, and I finished the fourth and the fifth of Heartstopper. Yeah. I love Nick and Charlie. They belong together. And I don't like Ben. He's a bully. Always will be a bully.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Netflix decided to make Ben other than Nick, which I don't like.
Yeah. And right now, in the 15-minute video, I finished Always and Forever, and this I can update my video for what is it called? May TBR reading. Yeah. So let me set that aside. And I read the score. Yay!
I know, right?
By Al Kennedy. This is the third one, and I'm borrowing it from her. And I rated this 4 or 4.5. This is Ali's and Dean's POV. Yeah. I'm gonna get this cover and the gold cover. I like Dean and Garrett and Ali and Hannah and yeah, the girl group, I guess.
Yes.
And I finished the first book in the duology. In the If He Had Been With Me duology. Yeah, I have the second book of it, which I could read in the summer or in the fall time. Um, this is like a 3.75 because of what happened in the ending. Yeah, so take that what you will. And then I finished the first two books in the Harry Potter series. I only have to get the remaining five more. Yeah. I finished the Chamber of Secrets and the Sorcerer's Stone. I gave these like the first one like the 3.75 or 4, whatever. And the second one in that range, like 4 range. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I finished Girl Abroad in this current reads, I think. Girl Abroad by L. Kennedy. I own my own copy because I rated this like I really loved it. I rated this like a 4.5. Yeah, yeah. I like how she goes into the dorm of boys without even expecting it, and then she um, goes into London. I really want to go to London. Um, yeah. Here you go.
Thank you.
And then I finished the Immortals of Mellowhall. I have the second one. I want to get the third one. I am, yeah, the story of the man whom legend turned into a god. This gave me a little bit more prospect of what happened in the earlier times of India. By Amish, whatever. Yeah, I give this as a 5. Yeah. So this is the first book in the Shiva trilogy. Um, yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. So for my May TBR, I realized I forgot to bring one of them, but I'll show you on the Goodreads. Oh, I updated my Fable now, so yeah. Okay. But anyways, I read this book, I Mija. It's about the author's experiences going to Mexico over the summer, and they really loved it there. And if you're a cat lover, I recommend reading it because there's a cat in Mexico. Okay, so I believe I read volume 4, and it's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then volume 5, it does contain like sexual content.
Mm.
Like, yeah. Oh, and you're borrowing this,
Yes.
so here you go. Okay, and then the friend zone. It's very emotional, and if you like love Yorkies, this is the book for you. And yeah, I think this is you're really going to love this because it's also about periods and kids I would say. And then there's some grief.
Mm.
Yeah, you will need a lot of tissues because it's a very emotional book.
Mm.
I also read this book because I mean, we're watching season 2 of the series
Season 3 comes out.
before season 3 comes out. So I'm happy to be done with the series.
Yeah.
This is yours, right? Because
Yeah.
I don't think I brought mine. Okay. And then let's see. Um, this book is better than It Ends With Us, but I don't know how I feel about Alex, you know? Maybe I'm just not a dark romance girly, and that's okay. I feel the only time I would read a dark romance is if like the female main character is the morally gray one and the boy is like still sweet, you know?
Mm.
Imagine an age gap dark romance novel. Would you read that?
Maybe.
Okay. And then I'm not done with you yet. I recommend the book, just not Your Friendship with Thalia.
Mm.
I just don't recommend yeah. Because Thalia's toxic. Like Like if you're a good guy that just I don't know, because this is the first Jesse Sutanto book where um this time it's a manipulative girl that stabs like innocent guys. Because in the other two books, I guess I've only read the Dracot series. Like the female main characters are the ones that end up stabbing the toxic male main characters, but the guys in this book that Dahlia stabbed, they're not toxic at all. Dahlia's the toxic one because she's blaming Jane for it.
Oh my god.
And Jane sees her as a friend. Okay, you're borrowing that too, so here you go. Okay, and I think I already showed. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I guess that's for the video.
Let me see if I missed anything for May.
Okay. At the meantime, I'll update. At the meantime,
and I finished the audiobook for Fourth Wing, so yay.
Yeah.
And I finished this audiobook for this with Tracy Ellis Ross, and I forgot the title. And I finished the Tintin Alpha R. Yeah.
Okay, so reading stats. I mean, I don't really have much, but oh yeah, we could go over this. Okay, so moods and pace. Let's see, the content standard. Okay, so moods is like lighthearted, funny. Like I would say a lot of it is funny. Hey, no, 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 no. What the hell? No, no. Okay. So moods, yeah. Oh yeah, I think I've updated it, so yeah. The weirdest part is Storygraph says I still need 2 books to get ahead, and Goodreads says I need 1 book to be ahead. But yeah.
Say your stats if you even have some.
I think I have some stats. I've read mostly medium-paced books.
Oh, nice.
Page numbers are like, most of them are like 300 through 499. I don't think I've read any that are 500 plus yet.
Yeah.
And then, oh, a lot of them are fiction. Oh, I think the only non-fiction is the I, Mika one. But yeah, romance, contemporary. I need to read more thrillers. Like, I think I only read 1 memoir. Sports, maybe they're talking about sports romance, but I've read more LGBT, which is good. Manga, really good. Graphic novel, good. Young adults, and there's a lot of romance and contemporary. Let's see, the format is, I mean, how do you even prove they're digital or print?
Oh, print is like this, like a paperback or hardback, and then digital is like ebook.
Yeah, but I do not really read ebooks. That's the weird thing. It says I read 16% of ebooks.
Interesting.
Yeah. My most read authors are the person that wrote Komi Can't Communicate, Alice Oseman, Lori Gilmore, and Elle Kennedy.
Nice.
English. One's Portuguese, but I'm trying to figure out which one's the Portuguese book. Let's see. Oh yeah. I've read more in the months of April and May. Yeah. So that's good. I will need to update them soon enough. But yeah. Average rating is 2.38, which is like, oh yeah, because like I downgraded It Ends With Us because I really do not recommend the book. Yeah.
So we have a fun event coming up with Jesse Q.
Sutanto's Jesse Sutanto's book event.
Newest arrival.
Yeah, newest arrival,
which is called Worth Fighting For. I wonder if you're gonna get that, if we're gonna get that signed, but we're gonna bring the obsession.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what we have. Yeah, because
That's her debut novel because I showed you.
yeah, and I need the New Girl.
Mm-hmm.
And the Dial A. Yeah, because I've been wanting to read Dial A.
Oh, that series.
Yeah, so yeah.
Auntie series. The video.
This is about the video.
Give a
Give a
like,
like,
subscribe,
subscribe,
comment
down
down below
below.
what the books you've read on April or May of this year.
Yeah. So thank you.
We
We love
love
you.
you and
Bye.
bye.